In a quiet village nestled between mountains lived a young man named Marco. At 24, his heart was never still. His mind was a battlefield of thoughts, a stormy sky of worries about the past and fears for the future. Day by day, he grew weary, restless, and even forgot how to smile. Sleep offered no escape. One day, a story reached him, a tale of a wise old man living high in the hills. This man, once a renowned psychologist, had left the city's chaos for a life of quiet contemplation close to nature. A spark of hope ignited in Marco. Perhaps, he thought, this man can quiet the storm in my mind. And so, he embarked on a long, arduous journey. After days of walking through winding hills and valleys, Marco finally arrived at a small, green-covered house. There on the porch sat the old man, breathing as calmly as still water. Marco approached timidly. "Grandfather," he whispered, "my mind is restless. I can't stop thinking. I desperately want peace. Can you help me?" The old man opened his eyes, a gentle smile gracing his lips. "So, you seek peace," he said. "Come. I have a small task for you." He filled a glass of water to the very brim and handed it to Marco. "Take this glass," he instructed. "Walk to the edge of the village and back. But remember, not a single drop must be spilled." Though puzzled, Marco agreed. He clutched the glass with both hands and started to walk. The path was alive with the sounds of the village. Children's laughter filled the air. Shopkeepers called out their wares. Dogs barked in the distance, and people bustled past. But Marco saw none of it. His entire focus, his whole world, was the shimmering surface of the water in the glass. Every step was deliberate, slow, and careful. He finally returned to the old man, a wave of relief washing over him. "Grandfather, I did it," he announced proudly. Not a single drop was spilled. The old man nodded. "Very good, but tell me, Marco, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Marco was taken aback. "I didn't notice anything at all. I was only watching the glass." The old man's smile widened. "That, my child, is the secret. When your mind is fully anchored in the present moment, there is no room for fear, no space for worry, no wandering thoughts. While you carried that glass, you weren't lamenting the past or anxious about the future. You were simply here, and in that moment, your mind was at peace." Understanding dawned on Marco's face like the morning sun. This was the peace he had been searching for. It wasn't something to be found in a distant land, but something to be uncovered within himself. Peace arrives when we commit to living fully in the now. Marco bowed his head. "Grandfather," he said softly, "I understand now. To find calm, I must stay in this moment. That is where true peace resides." The old man smiled as the setting sun bathed the world in a golden glow. As Marco began his journey home, he was a changed man. His steps were steady, his heart was calm, and for the first time in a very long time, his mind was free. He had finally discovered the true secret to peace. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content like this. Stay present and stay well.